welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not-so-geeky. I'm Heather Driscoll.
And I'm Ben Friedman, and today on the show, we have our first little flood of stuff for iPads. Can't you see this is going to be like the stuff for iPads year?
I think so. If it were up to you, it would be.
Well, I do love my iPad.
You love it.
That is true. So we're starting to get a bunch of cases and accessories in. And one of the first things that I thought was very interesting was this. This is from ProPorter.
Okay.
And this is their iPad screen protector / anti-glare. Now let me demonstrate. Here is glare Heather, and then there's anti-glare Heather. Glare Heather, anti-glare Heather. What do you think?
Fabulous.
I mean,
let's see it on there.
Right. So here we have your standard iPad. It still has the glare. In fact, and you know what? If I point it at the lights, you see what happens.
Absolutely,
there. It's very glary.
Reflective.
And this glare thing is not going to solve every single problem.
No.
But here is a here is one that I have applied this to. Okay, and so I can still do that. I mean, but it is a lot.
It's certainly reduced.
It is certainly a lot less glary. For instance, I think I can like get a reflection of. Can you see? Look, there's the reflection of our monitor.
Right.
Okay, you see the monitor there?
Absolutely.
That is our TV monitor. That's a better reflection than one of our bright lights.
So this one is good for spying.
Yes, because you can see around corners.
This one not
if I try to get that reflection of my monitor in this one, not the light but the monitor, I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because it's too good. So let me hold these up side by side. In fact, you hold that one.
It does work. I mean, it makes it look a tad more cloudy, so it takes just a moment to get used to that screen.
Yeah, there they are kind of side by side. And yeah, you see how yours is got a little sort of milky, slightly milkier. Mine has got those really sharp, deep blacks.
Right.
Yours don't have that. But, look at that glare. Wow.
Right. Once you're looking at it for a long time, even if you're watching a movie, I think it's perfect.
I think you're right. And I actually like it. Let me tell you, this saved my butt the other day. I don't know if people can see this. Maybe if you zoom in right here. I actually dropped the iPad. Yes.
You're going to get fined for that.
This should be against the law. I dropped the iPad and it tore the screen protector
in the frame
and in a couple of areas, and that strikes me as places where it could have very easily hurt the screen.
Right.
But I peeled this off, after here, and the screen is fine underneath. So it also did its job.
So this goes beyond.
It did its job. Now it's a glass screen, so I don't know if it would have chipped or not.
Wow.
Anyway, but yeah.
Let's see.
The big problem is applying the thing is not that easy.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed this, but I still got air bubbles.
Just a few. I wasn't going to mention it in front of everybody.
You know, I think there is certain etiquette to this sort of stuff that you don't mention the air bubbles in somebody else's screen protector.
No, I wouldn't, but since you brought it up, there are just a few. So obviously that's kind of a negative when applying this. There's a few bubbles here, so if you're a perfectionist.
And let me tell you, I tried several times.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, oh yeah, I was like, had it on. I mean, the first time, it was like one big bubble.
Right. And you don't want to take this to the Genius Bar at the Apple Store and be like, excuse me.
I don't know, will they do that?
Like incognito? I think they would.
Will they help you put on a screen protector even if you didn't buy it there?
I think so. I think so. They're happy to help. They want you to use it, but you don't want to go there incognito with your protector and ask for help. No.
So it'd be better if you just did it at home.
Right. But it takes a couple tries?
It took me like 4 or 5 tries, and I still could not get some of them out of the sides.
Okay.
So I was happy. At the point where I got all of the bubbles out of the actual viewing area, I was happy. I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to be able to get it out any more than that.
But it does serve its purpose, absolutely.
It really does. So that is the screen protector. It's called the, does it have an official name? It's just called the Advanced Screen Protector.
Okay.
Here it is. Washable and replaceable.
Perfect.
Yeah. And it does come with a little thing here to help you clean it and a little credit card thing to help you get those air bubbles out.
Nice.
But it was not that easy.
It's not bend-proof, though.
It's not, is anything?
Well, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think that's been made.
Although sometimes I like the reflective part of, a large screen piece or a notebook, etc. I mean, if you have something in your teeth, you need to just do like a quick check.
You can put your makeup on with it. Yeah.
Now you can't do that.
It is true that I find the blacks are a little blacker with the unprotected model.
Right. I do prefer it without it. I know you like this.
I like it with it. So we disagree there. You like it without it. I like it with it. And that's what makes America a great place.
Right.
So that's the ProPorter screen Stop it. That's the ProPorter screen protector. And that's a great little buy. And we're going to be back in a minute with a bunch more stuff for the iPad, some cool cases. So please stay tuned. back, and in the second segment today, we're going to be looking at some cases for the wonderful iPad. So if you've got your iPad but are still hunting around for a case, we have begun receiving a whole bunch.
Right.
Let me start off with, we got this from STM. Now, this actually came in a little bit before they had their custom case.
Correct.
And so this is really, I think, one of their netbook cases.
I think so too.
Yeah, but it's just about the right size. And what's great about this case is it has room for extra stuff.
Yep.
So, for instance, I can take my iPad, and it goes right here in that pocket like that. Nicely protected.
Yep.
But you've still got plenty of space in here if you wanted to put a small notebook, if you wanted to put pens, papers, you know, all kinds of pizza,
whatever.
you know, chocolate bars, whatever. And then this folds over like this, and you've got a really nice,
and you love the vertical bag.
I do, and I love this color, I got to tell you.
You would.
Oh, it's like, they call this ochre.
Really?
Yeah.
Fancy.
Don't you like that color? It's like a faded
Spell
orange.
that 3 times fast. That's a hard one.
It's like O-C-H-R-E?
R-E, all right.
O-C-H-R-E.
You got it.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. It is. It's kind of a copper color, very different.
Yeah.
So it's not your average black bag.
No, I like it. It's and it's got plenty of room. You know, in the front pocket here, you got space for pens and pencils and stuff. Got a little zipper, like ticket pocket here for stuff, credit cards, whatever. And
No
you've
lack
even
of
got
storage.
no, and you can hold it by the little handle.
Is it
there.
heavy? It looks like it'd be a bit bulky. It's not so bad, I guess.
No.
Not
it's
terrible.
Chunky. It's chunky. It's got some heft to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pockets aplenty.
Tons
so this
of
was the
pockets.
version that came out before
Right. Now this is STM's
iPad specific.
That's right. And this is STM's new iPad.
Okay.
Let me
that looks quite a bit smaller.
It is, and it's got kind of a really high-tech, you know, I'm not quite sure what this material is, but it's pretty high-tech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks a little techy.
It does, doesn't it?
It does a little bit, but it's got the felt-like lining
Well, it's
inside,
felt
which
now.
is nice. Oh gosh, you're
It's
good.
plush, thank you.
He can spell and he's funny.
Oh goodness. Okay, so there it is. This goes in. This kind of, what do you think of this zipper? It kind of opens up like 3/4.
I saw that.
It doesn't, you know, so it's like there.
It's okay. Easy to insert because it is very snug,
Right,
which is
this
nice.
goes in like that.
As opposed to the copper bag.
And then
I like this one.
You like this one? You know
Yeah.
what? It matches your outfit today wonderfully.
It does.
Yeah.
Who knew?
You got
They
the
must
little
have sent
gray
it
and
on
blue.
purpose.
There
But I
you
like
go.
this one. It's a little more sleek, thinner. It looks like you're carrying an iPad in here.
It does, you know, no one's going to mistake that. I mean, because there's really nothing that you can put in here. You do have a pocket on the front here that has a little room for expansion. So if you want to,
Just something small.
yeah, something small could go in here. I guess your power charger,
Right.
something like that. USB cable, sync cable could go in there. But
I like how small that one is, though.
and then let me show you if you want to go ultra small. So this is like the medium.
Okay.
If you want to go ultra small
Let's
from
do it.
STM, you've got this guy, which is just
like an envelope.
strictly a sleeve.
Okay.
So this goes in here like so.
Yep.
Closes up like so.
That's your basic.
Basic.
That's
so
as
this
easy
is,
as it gets.
So this is if you've got another case. If this is going in your purse or in a
Sure.
bag or whatever, you know.
Can you put this in your luggage? Once
Yeah.
you've... Okay.
I would say you could put that in your luggage once it's in there.
It's a snug outfit.
Yeah, it's going to protect it from scratches and what have
Perfect.
you.
Or if you drop it.
So those are some STM options. What do you have over
So
there?
then I've got 2 that are more like a sleeve. So these are very sleek.
Yeah.
We've got this one here. This is kind of a fashion forward.
Yeah, that is the Pro Porta sleeve. And by the way,
Correct.
I've got the bag for it over here. They call this the Pro Porta Maya 2, and it's leather style protection. It's not leather.
No, but no, it doesn't smell like leather.
No, it doesn't smell like, but it's leather style.
You could fool someone. I mean, if you had blindfold tests. So it feels kind of trendy. You know.
I like the green.
I do too. So it's hot green inside. So this one is a little snug though. This is like that pair of jeans where you're like, ooh.
Yeah, don't we all have that pair of jeans?
You know what I mean? You don't necessarily want to put those on every day.
Right, right.
But,
But that
every
goes
once
in.
in a while. Sure. So it's very snug.
Yeah.
Very, very tight, sleek. It's cool. It does feel leather-ish.
Yeah,
It's got a
and
leatherette
once
quality.
again, you'd want to put that in something else.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
this could go in your larger bag, book bag, backpack.
Right, right.
And then we've got the second
This
option.
one is like the poofiest one of
It
all the
is.
ones
It could
we've
double as a
seen.
pillow,
Oh, God.
right? I know. On the airplane, this thing's genius.
This thing is really comfy.
I know, I liked that too.
You know what? This would make a great oven mitt. Don't you
genius.
think? Or you could wash your car
Right.
with it. You know, this is
chamois?
by Fabrics.
I liked this one a lot.
Is it
This one was-
Fabrics or Fabriques?
I thought it was Fabrics, but you
Fabrics.
can go Fabriques if that inspires you.
Doesn't it sound like pricier? Fabriques.
Right. If you're giving
Case
it as
by
a gift, you would
Fabriques.
say Fabriques,
Right.
clearly. But this one is...
You just call it Fabrics.
I would.
Okay.
I would. It's kind of basic. This one feels more like a canvas, but it feels sturdy. It's very, very padded as opposed to this one with a sleeve.
I think that is the paddedest one.
I think so too.
Is that a word?
It's cushy.
Paddedest?
I don't think so.
It's the most padded.
It is.
Right.
It is. So this one's very cushy, easy to get in and out. So I like this one the best, actually.
Right. So that's great. Well, if you are looking for a case for your iPad or a screen protector, we're going to have links to all of these on our website. You can go take a look at them. If anything here has caught your eye, and
a whole show of bags. It's like my favorite day.
Yeah, it's bag day. You know, that's great. I like the bags too.
Bag lady.
So that's great. So that's a bunch of stuff for the iPad. I'm sure we'll be getting more accessories as time goes by. But that's all the time we have for today's show.
Okay.
Tell us what you think at www.neo-fight.tv. Or go to our Facebook page, that's facebook.com/neophyte, and that's where you could sign up and we may just send you one of these bags.
Cool.
Wouldn't that be fun?
It would be, depending on which one you like.
And if you have an extra 30 seconds,
take a look at this.
If you need to make recordings of your computer screen, there's no better tool than Camtasia from TechSmith. In fact, you're watching a screen recording of this video right now.
Camtasia can record your screen, your webcam, and high-quality audio at the same time. It's perfect for training, presentations, podcasts, or any time you need to show what's going on your computer.
Camtasia is easy to use, but it's also extremely powerful. You can turn your screen recordings into high-quality polished video in no time and share them with the world.
And Camtasia is available for the Mac and PCs. If you need to make screen recordings to educate, train, or sell, there's no better tool than Camtasia from TechSmith.